What's up with YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry for lacking on my vlog day. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 4 or 5, one of them. But it was just like stuff going on. Saturday was my best friend baby shower, and I was just running around a lot or whatever like that, and I didn't know if everybody wanted to be on it, and I didn't know my best friend wanted that. And then Sunday I just be so focused on the service that yeah, I didn't get a chance to do that either. Right now I really don't remember what day vlog I stopped on. I think it was 3. Anyways, I need to tell y'all what happened to me, so I might just tell y'all after I get something to eat. So yeah, before I start this video, like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's get it and let's go. So I'm at McDonald's in the line. For those who know me, they know I do not eat McDonald's because their food gave me food poisoning too much, but it's only certain stuff. It's they beef burgers, like, no. Hi, yes, can I get a sausage McGriddle with cheese? And can I get a caramel frap? And let me just add a cup of water on with it.
Okay.
That's it. Can you add extra caramel inside the caramel frap?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. What was it? Saturday night, I went to the mall because I needed something to wear for Sunday, which was first Sunday, and I'm not good at wearing white. I don't wear white to church. Well, I don't own any white, so I was just like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go get me something to wear. So I went to the mall and I couldn't find nothing. At this point, I'm getting frustrated. It was about 7:30. So I went to Dillard's and I bought some Versace perfume. Then I went to Pink and I got like heck of panties and stuff like that, and the pink slide slippers and stuff, and more perfume. And then I was just like, okay, it's time for me to go because now I just want to get unnecessary stuff that I really don't need. So as I'm walking out, a dude, he walks into Forever 21 while I'm walking past Forever 21, and he just kept looking, and I'm just like, okay, like the way I am, I don't entertain when somebody is looking at me or trying to talk to me. Like, if you're looking at me, you're just gonna keep looking because I'm not about to stop or announce that you're looking at me. And then like something just tell me to turn around. So I turn around and he like, oh, hey, and I'm like, and he like, oh, what's up with you? Like, where you going? Who you with? First of all, as many times as dudes and try to talk to me, I have never got approached and asked who I was with. I'm like, what? And he was like, who you with? What you about to do? Like, what's up? Like something told me to lie. So I instantly, along with my mom and my dad, but I was by myself. And mind y'all, I had hella bags in my hands. And he was like, oh, you hella cute. Like, can I get your number? And I was like, no. As I walked off, he came back up to me and was like, oh, come outside real quick. Mind y'all, it's like, at this point, it's like 8:30. The mall is lightweight empty. And you're asking questions that don't have nothing to do with nothing. So as I'm walking away, he like, oh, come outside real quick, like just for a second. And I was like, what? And he was like, come outside real quick. And I was like, no. And he was like, man, stop playing, come outside real quick. And I'm like, no, I gotta go. So as I walk off, you know how you could tell when something isn't right, when your body is telling you or your mind is telling you like, no, something isn't right, like something is going on. As I'm walking, I turn around and I see him, but when I look at him, he act like he's looking at something else, and I'm like, this nigga. As I'm walking, I turn around and look at him, and he's looking at me, and I look away and I try to go inside of a store. I gotta be around hella people, like somebody, so you feel me, nothing won't happen to me. I go inside of a store. He passed the store by. I went inside Bath and Body Works. So I hid behind Bath and Body Works, like perfume and stuff. I see him walking past. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I feel like I was in a movie. He going that way, so I'm gonna go this way. So I left out and I went the opposite way that he was going. And this nigga saw me and went on the other side and like was trying to look for me. And then every time I caught him trying to look for me, he was like acting like he was looking for something else inside the mall. And I'm just like, bro, Y'all hear what I gotta go through living with my brother. So, as he's walking, okay, something not right because I feel like he's trying to follow me or he's trying to get something out of me. He wasn't with nobody. I wasn't with nobody. But let him tell it. I was with my mom and my dad. So as I see him approaching me, like walking hella fast, and I see him like approaching me, I was like, bro, I gotta think fast because I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm by myself. I don't got nothing on me. Like, what the fuck? So I instantly got on the phone. It was like, oh yeah, Mom, where you at? Oh, I'm right here in front of Bath and Body Works. Oh, okay, I'm gonna wait right here for you. So he seen that I was on the phone, and then he kept walking and act like he was trying to look for something. But mind y'all, like, you kept standing by Forever 21. Ain't nothing in Forever 21 for you. As I'm sitting there and acting like I'm on the phone with my mother the whole time, he just stood there. In the back of my head, I'm like, okay, Julia, this is what you about to do. I don't know if he about to try to snatch your shit or money or whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna take my card and I'm gonna put it in my purse. So if he do snatch the shit, he ain't gonna have my money. I took my shit out my purse, my wallet, and then I put it inside my bra. If it comes down to it and he try to snatch around, like, you not running with nothing but a whole bunch of panties and perfume at this point. Before I left out of Bath and Body Works, I was like, Lord Jesus, like, please let me come across a security or something. Like, all these years I done lived out here, I never saw security at that mall. Like, I'm just gonna have to, run or whatever. So mind y'all, it's pitch black. It's not even that many people inside the mall. Like, Lord, please watch, protect over me. Like, come on. I don't know what is going on right now. I could fight him, but like, I can't whoop everybody ass. So as I'm walking, I turn around and I see him and he's coming behind me and I'm like, Lord Jesus. Remind y'all, I got this, my MCM purse, my MCM bag. I don't have a strap or nothing. So as I'm walking with the rest of my bigger bags, this is like under me. But something in my head just told me, like, put it inside of the Victoria's Secret bag. So I put it in the Victoria's Secret bag, and I put the Victoria's Secret bag under my arm, and I'm walking towards the exit. And as I'm walking towards the exit, all of a sudden, never in my life, y'all, I've been living in Stockton for 5 to 6 years, and I go to this mall all the time. I used to work at this mall, and I seen a security guard. Like, I walked to him hella fast and was like, oh, hi, you work here? And he was like, yeah. I was like, can you walk me to my car? And he like, are you okay? Did anybody threaten you? And I was like, no, nobody threatened me. And I was like, but just walk me to my car. So as he's walking me to my car, he like asking little questions, but I'm thrown off. And he was like, ma'am. And I'm like, and then he was like, ma'am, and I kept looking back. And then I saw the dude walking towards me and the security guard. And I started thinking other shit. I'm like, this is a security guard. I done been security before. You can't even do nothing. You ain't got no pepper spray. You ain't got nothing but a walkie-talkie. Like, security guards don't get nothing. So I'm like, this nigga ain't no damn help. It's a dude following me. I don't know who he is. He don't know who I am. I'm like, he keep asking me to come outside. I don't know who he is, and I'm scared for my life. I'm like, and my car is right outside in the front. But I feel like if I walk by myself, he was gonna snatch me up or something. Cause like, mind y'all, he didn't ask me once to come outside. He asked me 2 times to come outside. Like, kept pushing issue. Oh, we'll be right back. Come on. I'm just like, bro, you're hella random. Whatever you could tell me that's so important, you could tell me in this mall, like in the middle of the mall. I don't understand what the problem was. So as the security guard was walking me out of the mall, I was explaining to him what was going on and stuff like that. And then he was like, did you tell him you was by yourself? And I was like, no. And then he was like, oh, okay, smart move. As I'm walking out of the front door, I turn around and the dude is like right there. He seen me look at him. He like went inside of the store hella fast. And then the security guard was like, all right, you have a nice night. I was like, no. You walk me to my car door. Don't just walk me halfway and be like, all right, I don't know what's going on. They might have been looking at me since I came here. I'm like, so walk me to my door. So he walked me to my door, and then I got in the car, and he was like, you good? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. Hold on, let me start my car up. And then I got in my car and I drove off. I was like, Lord, like when I tell y'all I start bulging crying, like I could not stop myself from crying, and I had to calm myself down. Like I was having a panic attack and everything, like even after I got inside my car, because it was the scariest thing on earth. I have never been through like stuff like that. Like my mom always tell me like, oh, you know, be careful and you better not go outside, and like it goes over my head. Like, you know, I was just like, mama, I just be like, Mama, like, I'm good. As I'm driving home, my mom called me and was like, oh, your brother said get him something from the store. I hung up the phone, and as I was approaching the store, I was like, no, I am not about to get out this car again. Like, when I tell y'all I was shook up, I have never been through nothing like that. So I called her back and was like, oh, I'm pulling up to the house. Come outside and get in the car with me, and you could just go inside. And she was like, why I was wrong. So when she got in the car, I explained everything to her, and then she was like, it's crazy. Like, a mother instinct is like amazing. She like, because I kept, cause she was like, because when you first left out the door and it was nighttime, I was like, oh, I don't like her going out, telling my dad like, oh, I don't like her going outside late nights and stuff like that. And then she was like, and I kept calling your phone and you wasn't answering. But I did answer one time. But when I was on the phone with her, she knew something was wrong, because when she was talking to me, I wasn't kind of responding. Like, my responses was hella like little and stuff like that. So while she's on the phone with me, y'all, she asking like little questions. I was like, and then she was like, oh, are you still there? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, oh, what time they close? And I was like, oh, 9. And then like I was just hecka hesitant with stuff, and she was asking all type of questions, and I kind of wasn't answering. And she was like, hello, and I was like, all right, I'll see you in a minute. So when she hung up the phone, mind y'all, while I'm talking to her, he's like across from me. Fast forward to me going back to my car. So like I was looking back and stuff, and I was just like, bro, I really just almost got took. So when I told her to drive to the store with me, I was explaining to her, like I said, and she was just like, I knew something wasn't right, because the way you was talking on the phone, like your responses was heck off. And she like, I know when something wrong with my kids. So moral of this story, you guys, is it scared the shit out of me. When I tell y'all, like, I would have never thought. I mean, I know anything can happen to anybody. It doesn't matter the amount of money that you have. It doesn't matter the reputation of your name. It don't matter who you is. Anything can happen to anybody. Like, you know, I was just like in shock, and I was hurt, and I was scared, and like I was feeling all type of emotions, because I was just so scared. I was just like this close to like gone. I don't know what was gonna happen to me. Talking about come outside, like, what did I have to come outside for, nigga? It's nighttime. You think I'm about to come outside with you? Like, my nerves is bad. My nerves is too bad. Like, I'm a nervous ass chick. Like, for real. The way my anxiety set up, like, come on now. That's another reason why I'd rather be single, because I'm scared to get in a relationship with a person that I don't know, because I don't know nothing about you. Like, all the dudes that I ever dated was, you know, either from the same hood I was from, so I grew up around them and I seen them, or being around my family members or something like that. The main 2 dudes that I dated, the first one was from the same hood I was from, and he hung out with my older cousin, you know, so I knew him, you know. And then my sister dated his brother, so it wasn't gonna be nothing that bad that my sister wasn't gonna tell me about, you know. So then my second real boyfriend I had just recently, I grew up around him. We was just friends. We started off as friends. Like, we never dated. We never, like, you know, messed with it on that level. We was really just friends. And then, you know, we started dating. So it's like, I knew him. I knew what he was about. I knew where he was from. Like, I knew what he did and stuff like that. But like, I'm dead ass scared. Like, this isn't a joke. Like, my curve dudes, they be like, oh, why you act like that? I don't meet people over social medias. I don't meet people on dating websites, because it's all too risky and all too scary, for real. Like, I say to myself, I'd rather be single for the rest of my life with no kids. I don't have to get married. Like, when the right man comes to me, I will know God will send him my way. Until then, I don't be dealing with nobody. If I knew you and we grew up together, we can talk as friends, like, you know, and wherever it take us, it's take us. But I don't meet new dudes at all. I just wanted to, you know, let y'all know what happened to me Saturday night. It was a cold, windy night, and I almost got snatched up. To laugh about, for real, it's really not. Like, it really scared the shit out of me. Like, thinking about it right now, giving me chills. Like, if I was one of them females that was just like dingy, okay, like, oh, come outside real quick, okay, oh, you want to talk, okay, let's go outside. In the back of my head, I'm like, this nigga outside for what is going on? Whatever you gotta say to me outside, you can say in here. But he wasn't having it. Like, he wasn't taking no for an answer at all. Like, I feel like if I would have told him I was by myself, he would have like tried to bust a move. and he would have felt like nobody gave a fuck because there wasn't even that many people in the mall. Anyways, moral of the story, ladies, take care of yourself while you're out there by yourself. I won't be going to that mall no more by myself or at night. It's not okay. That's why I stay in church and I stay to myself and I just be with my family all the time. No outsiders at all. If you was the type to be out by yourself all the time, buy you a taser, buy you some mace, because these streets is nothing friendly. Anyways, until next time, like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Bye.